Hey, what's up, guys? Batman 20 here. Today I'm going to play Rory McIlroy PGA Tour. So this is probably going to be a really long video, and so I'm going to try to Kobe it the whole time. And when I mean by Kobeing it, I'm gonna hit it, and it's gonna go straight into the hole. So I'm gonna be where is he? Dustin Johnson, because he hits it really hard. All right. Select mode. Play for score. There we go. Let's see. Where do I go? There we go. PGA West Stadium. Start round. So there's 18 holes, and basically I'm just playing by myself right now. So yeah. I'm just gonna let the loading screen go by.
This is EA Sports PGA Tour coverage coming up next.
I can just get this.
Today we're located in La Quinta, California, getting set to take on this very challenging course. It's the stadium course at PGA West, designed by none other than the man
zooming in here.
Sawgrass.
So 434
Diabolical,
yards.
Frank. How would you describe the layout of the golf course?
Do that.
I think diabolical is the first thing that would come to mind. This is how Pete Dye got his reputation, by building these type of golf courses. Matter of fact, in 1987, the players voted. They didn't want to keep coming back here. They thought it was too tough. But it has been used
basically
as a
most of the time I'm just going to try to Kobe it.
So if you think it's too tough for the regular pro, you imagine trying to qualify for your PGA Tour card and playing this.
So,
this is a tough test.
Focus arc, zoom in there, and let's go for the Kobe. Oh, I gotta get over here. I'm trying to be really precise here, because I want to Kobe it. Just a little bit more. There we go. Let's go.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green.
Close.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Getting set now over the putt.
Now just for the putt. There we go.
One and really going.
So, got a birdie on that hole, pretty sure.
Teed up here at the second hole, Frank. This is a short par 4, measuring about 370 yards.
While
Next
it mightn't
hole,
have the yardage,
384
it's certainly made up in
yards.
strategy by all the bunkering down here,
over
Rich.
here.
And it's really two
And
bunkers
the
that
ball
you've got
goes
to-
where the
two
arc
complexes
is, not
that
where
you've
the
really got
arrow
to
is.
worry about. One down the left,
And
you see
there
it's
we
about
go.
285 yards to carry, and then that next crop comes in just about 300 yards. So you've got to decide whether to go
There we go.
over the bunker on the left and short of the other one, or even lay up to the right
Forgot
and
about the
short.
spin.
And that's where you realize this is very much a two-shot hole. Play it that way.
Oh gosh.
He moved that one out there, but he is not going to like the lie.
That moved down in the rough.
Zoom in here.
Second shot from the rough.
Focus
It's on
arc.
the way.
Let's move this a little bit more. It's basically the whole time I'm gonna try to Kobe it. There we go. Oh, so
shot.
close!
It's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no
It
worries
like
about making
bounced
that one.
out.
Frank going for another birdie
All right,
here.
going for
Just to
another
get on
birdie.
a real roll.
Not a real hard game, is it?
Wasn't the best
Birdie, birdie.
swing, but I still got it in. Okay. I still haven't Kobe'd it
gives you a
yet,
variety of
somehow,
holes, and we see that.
for no reason.
Granted, 3 par 4s to start.
Yeah, I'm definitely
but
not
each
going to
one
Kobe
with a
it
different
hole
look.
in one, because
They
it's a
certainly are,
459.
Rich, and it's amazing what one good bunker will
So I'm gonna
do.
get
And
this
the
over
bunker
here.
I'm referring to is the one down the left side. That's about 285 yards to carry. It's a sort of bunker
Nice
that keeps you honest.
And let's go. Oh, yeah.
I'm loving that balance.
I keep on forgetting about the spin. All right.
I tell you, there's long.
Let's try and go for a hole in two.
A little bit of breeze
right
behind.
here.
It's long.
He rode the wind there to payday. He's going to have a good look coming up. Frank, this looks to be the kind of approach shot here at number 3 that a high-level professional would like to hit.
We don't see as many guys cut the ball as what we used to in the sort of Lee Trevino days. So really the modern-day player likes to hit the ball right to left, and this is a second shot that certainly suits that.
Just move it back some. Move it forward. There we go. Oh, come on! Let's go! Let's go! Kobe!
What are the chances of making it from there?
Oh my God!
92 yards and a pretty tough hole location here today.
Nothing but cup.
Frank, this is our first par 3 of the day. The fourth, about 192 yards.
Probably.
And it's called sandpit. So if you're not on the green, chances are you're getting that lob wedge or sand wedge out. The green is 36 yards deep.
And
a nice little sort of hump and hollow roll.
Pretty pumped about it.
Mini roller coaster.
If you heard me. Which you probably did because it was really loud. Come on. There we go. Okay. Just gotta get it right on.
Frank, mistake-free golf. You hope you can keep it together. Possibility of a very special round here.
Yeah, the only real thing to worry about is not to get too far ahead.
Oh, no!
The swing looks tremendous.
It was so
just keep the round ticking over, one hole at a time. I know it sounds like a cliche, but right now, he's exactly where he wants to be.
Okay, so I'm just going to aim this over here. And let's go.
Tough game, Frank. You can hit 300-yard drives and
if you haven't noticed, I'm not the best at putting.
There's the ecstasy, and that's the agony.
So a tester from 4 feet. Showing no signs of weakness. That's a good putt right there.
That was a close one.
Under.
I was really close to.
Well, here we are at the 5th hole, a 535-yard par 5.
So
for
far,
long-hitting
really
professionals,
good.
Frank,
really
certainly
good.
not a long test. What is the challenge here on this hole?
It's another example of great design by Pete Dye. He'll give you the trouble on the left on the tee shot, and then he moves the trouble to the right on the second shot. It's going to get you one way or the other.
Keep on forgetting about the spin. No! Okay. I almost landed on the cart path, which would have been bad.
Ball sitting up. You don't have to worry about the wind or anything there. You just take a full-blooded cut at the second shot from here.
Which is really good for me somehow, because if I Kobe it on a par 5, that's gonna be really cool.
Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great teams pushing one another to great heights.
It's amazing how that's gone forward too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson.
Get in the hole, Tiger!
Some would say
get in the hole!
6 months but in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that rivalry.
No.
Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already
that was
with 4.
So close.
That really is one to celebrate over.
Shouldn't be a problem here.
For Eagle. No!
Oh, man.
Just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
My gosh.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Reading the putt, reading the putt, reading the putt. All right. There we go.
Playing some outstanding golf right now. That's another birdie and 5 under par.
Okay. So that
Frank,
was
I love a par three
the
where you
5th
have to
hole.
hit one solid golf shot. Anything
5 under
less,
par,
and you
which
might
is really
pay a
good.
severe price. 255-yard par 3-6. What a
262.
hole.
No, you love watching somebody else play a
Focus
par 3
art.
like that.
Right.
Alright. That's good. There we go. Just trying to get it right.
Giant putter heads, fat grips. What's happening with putter technology these days, Frank?
One of the things they've done is face balance. That means the putter face doesn't rotate around, especially when it's not hit perfectly.
No!
So
I'm in the
putter that
rough.
doesn't move around as much means it's going to
That's
stay squarer.
stupid.
Putter that stays squarer means the ball's going to go on line.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Focus arc. Let's go it. Okay. What?
Frank, how
just
good
going
was
for
that?
par
Just to get it
now.
on the green.
Well, from that shot there, you would have thought for sure that there was no
Really
chance
thought
he
that
had
was
of
gonna go
finding
in.
the green. That was some shot.
It's right in the pot, right in the pot, right in the... Alright. For a
Frank, you
bogey.
hear it so often. This is a game of dealing
Dang
with
it.
your miscues.
That's the beauty of this game of golf. You give it, and it taketh away.
This is-
That puts them at 4
It's
under
a par
for the round.
3. I could have Kobe'd it the first time. And
Frank,
I
if you
got a
want to play
bogey.
this game at the highest level, and no doubt our players do,
But
you have to sort of be
still
tactical.
4 under par.
When you break down shots or break down a hole, how would you break down this hole in a very smart way?
Yeah, I know
R2.
what you're getting at there. A lot of people would think 350 yards, you could bash a driver down there, you'd finish up
I'm
in
going
trouble.
for it.
Well, the way to
I
be
am
aggressive
going
on a
for it.
strategic hole is to just put the first one in play in a position where you can attack with the second. And there's no shame in that.
Come
You
on.
can still walk off here more days than often than not with a 3.
Get there! Get there! Get there!
Good.
Oh,
He was
no!
able to retrieve the golf
I
ball.
was so close.
On dry land, and can he carry it this
Let's go
time?
to
though?
previous shot.
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
Third shot.
You can still
What?
minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
This is a tough one. I'm going for it again. Even though it just happened.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Oh, barely!
Thick stuff. That's a
Just
difficult
barely,
lie.
but I'm still in the rough.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's
For
digging
par.
in.
Looks arc. A little closer. And try to Kobe it. So I realize I have to try and Kobe it this whole time.
Pretty good shot right there.
For
You don't
bogey.
want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at
Thank
this point. In for a bogey. 555-yard par 5 8th hole.
I'm still
Frank, is this
3
a
under
two-shotter
par.
or a 3-shotter?
Good question, Rich. It starts to shrink
yeah.
down by the walkway, which is around that
So I'm gonna go
330-yard mark. That's the
right
decision
about here.
has to be made. Personally, I think you try it
And-
at first, because even if you do find a fairway bunker, then it is certainly a layup. If you've got the distance,
was a bad swing.
It's well worth the risk.
But I can still get it. Like that.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy
All right.
when you can hit
So
it
let's see how
that deep.
far away the hole.
So I know that first number's a 3.
232.
I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it
And
320.
focus arc. Right up. 3 iron.
Frank, you played in conditions all over the world. Here come the winds now. What's the mindset?
Well, this is really what separates the men from the boys. This is where you've got to tell yourself that it's an advantage to you. Obviously, the scores will go up a little bit, given the conditions. But once again, this is going to suit the stronger player.
I like the old phrase, swing easy when it's breezy.
Definitely when you're hitting it into a head breeze. But down breeze,
this one's for
tee it up a
eagle.
little bit, try and ride that wind some more.
Over here and swing. Why? Why?
You have to make those distance. That hurts.
Okay.
Eyeing this putt for a birdie. Really locked in.
So if that didn't go in,
now for the round.
he's gonna be mad. But
finishing out the front nine with a pretty difficult par 4.
4 under par.
Water down that right side.
Okay, that should be good. That swing wasn't, but okay.
Oh, if this is up, it's good.
Got tons of spin on that, and carry 320, total 345.
He can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
And I barely played this, so I just started like last night, so. And it turns out I was really good. Kobe! Maybe, hopefully. Oh no!
Wow,
That
Frank, he is
would
dialed in.
and
Just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Hey, someone's watching.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Come on, putt this. Putt this, putt this, putt this. Let's go.
Stacking them and racking them.
So far, it's pretty good.
Well, that was a nearly flawless
5 under par, which is really good.
But Frank, we know it's an 18-hole
So
game,
9 holes and
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Basically 18 minutes. All right, that should be good. Oh, that was a terrible swing. That was a terrible swing. I keep on forgetting to put spin on it. The carry of 331, total 346 yards.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball
That was good.
Setting up for the approach, this player in total command.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The decision making, club selection has been spot on, but the execution, the swing, is really what I'm admiring right now.
Let's see. Okay, that should be good. That's good. Okay. Just pull it back here.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Great effort right there, and a great chance to knock in that short putt.
This is for birdie, pretty sure. Yes, for birdie.
This would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
That's
a good putt.
And that's just another example of how everything seems to be clicking today, especially on the greens.
Yeah, good green reading too. You've
I'm
got to take
6
your hat off
under
to that.
par
The
right
line
now.
has been perfect,
That
and
is
the
pretty
pace
good.
has matched it.
But it's only 610 yards for this next hole. Gonna have to crush this. But it was a terrible swing.
Like the looks of this one.
Oh yeah.
By me. Just put some spin on it. Alright. This is a par 5.
Great Bobby Jones used to say the hardest shot in golf's the next one.
Dang, that was a carry of 360.
Not going to be too hard.
No, that was a total of 364
And from
yards.
the fairway for his second shot here.
zoom in here, focus arc. Okay, I'm just gonna move it down. Down, up. Alright. Hopefully I do good on this one. Hopefully I finally Kobe it again. There we go. It didn't show the heartbeat one.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That is going to be hard to putt.
That was a big, bold strike.
That is going to be really hard to putt.
Big, bold move. Putt for eagle
It's
coming
really
up.
unlikely that I sink this.
Lengthy putt here of 27 feet.
Reading putt, reading putt. Oh gosh. Let's get this all the way over here. Oh, come on.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
Well, I really wasn't expecting to make that, but I mean, there was a chance.
Starting to fill it up.
Got a birdie.
2 birdies in a row and 7 under for the championship.
7 under par. That is really good.
Always gets a player
It's really good for me,
what
at
might be
least.
going through a player's mind right here.
You're going to play it as a layup. You know, that's
that is really good.
It's just what distance you want, and for every distance you're going to hit it off the tee. Pete Dye gives you a different challenge. If you lay it all the way back, obviously you've got the widest fairway. Then you've got the longer second shot. Get a little closer, it starts to shrink up, shrink up, shrink up.
Crap.
So it's how much do you want to bite off?
Oh gosh, I shanked that one.
That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway.
Yeah, that
Second
was
shot
kind of a
from the
stupid
rough.
call
It's on the way.
by me. Let's try to Kobe this.
I mean, this skill.
I tried to put backspin on it,
That was sublime.
but that didn't work.
Just good hands coming out of the rough,
God.
able to manage the
All right,
distance,
let's do
and
this.
now in great position.
Oh,
wow.
so close.
Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage.
Being pretty loud
You're
for
not gonna
playing
birdie
a golf
every hole.
game, but
Just an amazing display.
you ever
The
seen
records continue to
people
fall.
play golf with your friends or something?
You see the blend of holes here
Don't
from
know
the long
why
par
I'm being
5
so
to the
loud.
short par 4 now to the 214-yard par 3
All right.
13.
209. I'm pretty sure I can get this. Focus arc. Let's get closer to this. Alright, now let's scoot down. Scoot a little more down. A little more. More down. There we go. There's a delayed sling.
This
Oh,
one
gosh.
doesn't look good.
Gotta put a
water over
backspin. Gotta put some backspin on that. Or not.
Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Not even gonna look. Just,
You like this
Oh.
one, Frank?
Oh, it's a good one. Safely on.
So they'll tap in.
tap, 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 tap,
Did
tap,
the job
tap,
right there.
tap it.
Frank, what's the best way to make 3 here at this 389-yard par 4 14?
I'm
Hey,
not
so
sure,
far,
really.
so good.
I know there's 2 definitive options. You know, hitting it down the left or carrying over the bunker. And I think that's another example of Pete
All
Dye.
right.
There's one of those holes you
Power
never really
houses.
know if you've made the right play.
Or try to,
finish the
at
hole.
least. And oh gosh, backspin, 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 backspin.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed
Too
up.
much power. That's too much sauce. That's too much
You'll
sauce.
need to be strong with this.
He's safely on deck.
Okay.
Just an incredible
Just
shot.
That
is a very makeable putt after a great approach. Well played. This one just requires a little bit of focus.
Maybe. Not that good putting, but. Okay. Oh, no!
At least pick up a shot.
I should be able to make this putt, because this is a really easy putt to make. This one. Because it's only 3 inches. So.
Solid par.
Terrible swing, but I still made it, so.
Frank, if a player needs to make a big move at the close of the round, how could they get at this whole location and make a birdie? They call this turning home.
Yeah, I think that's where you have to be a little more aggressive off the tee shot. A drive of 280 yards can certainly take those 2 bunkers down the left out of play. There is one in the distance down there, 350 yards.
Gosh.
So even the longest hitters can still hit driver down there. You imagine
I'm in the sand.
340 yards. Now you turn a long hole into a drive and wedge. That's how you get aggressive.
Well, this just took a turn. Okay, I'm just gonna get, like, over here. I'm just gonna go over here.
I'll tell you what, Phil the Thrill, Phil Mickelson could not have done it any better. What a bunker shot. He has this for a birdie.
So I'm just gonna put this in. Just tap, 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 tap it. Tap, 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 tap.
Now 8 under on the day.
Alright.
Now the par 5 16th dog leg, and it's at 600
Probably
yards.
Not gonna
so a little bit of an advantage to the
one.
big bomber, Frank.
Yeah, they can almost take a big chunk out of this hole by going down the left side. If you can take that bunker out of play, and that's a big hit to get past that, then all of a sudden, shortest point between 2 places is a straight line. You've really reduced this hole into something closer to 570 yards.
Okay. 351
right
yards
short grass.
For that one.
And he steps up to take this shot from the fairway.
Let's go up. Let's come up. Oh wait, I didn't mean to go back. Focus arc. Get closer. Alright. Let's go. Or not.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green.
Backspin on this.
How do you like that?
Kobe!
Just a phenomenal play right there.
I did not see that
Frank.
coming at all.
Just 168 yards. You can't miss it right.
So,
can't miss it left.
11
can't
under
miss
par.
It short. You can't miss it long. Good luck.
Doing pretty good. See if I can Kobe another one. So this is the 17th hole. Just go a little bit. Alright, so go down, 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 down. There we go. Let's go. I'm going for it. Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh! So close. Almost bounced that one in.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
I'm just gonna
nudge this
tap,
one
tap,
home,
tap, tap,
finish it up.
at him.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Well, here we are at 18.
12 under par.
439
Let's
yards,
go.
but again, we've said it all day
really
long. Water to deal with.
It's a great driving hole here, Rich. You don't necessarily have to hit driver. There's 3 groups of bunkers that are really in play off the tee shot. It's the one in the middle. It's around 290 yards. That's the one you really have to focus on.
Forgot to put the
For stronger players, there's nothing wrong with hitting 3 wood off the tee there. You're still only going to have a shot of 150, 160 yards. Whichever way you look at it, it's something that you think you can find the fairway with.
Looks alright. So we're in there. Oh. Club up. Go down here. Okay, so just go over here. Okay, so go down. Go down. Go down. Or up now. Up. And down a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Let's go. Just try and Kobe it on the 18th hole. Oh. Get in there. Kobe it. Kobe it. Yes!
Amazing.
Kobe!
Amazing. Frank, that was just a
Kobe 14 under par.
Times it can be so hard.
That was a good one.
And just absolutely
Golf's magic number.
Can appear to be so simple. This was just an absolute joy to watch today.
So that'll do it for Frank Nobilo and our entire team. I'm
Nice.
Rich Lerner. Until next time.
So that was Rory McIlroy.
One great hole after another here at PGA
McIlroy
West. The finishing
PGA
hole,
Tour.
no exception. Frank,
Hope
what can we expect
you
here?
guys liked
Great finishing
it.
hole. It's amazing. If you took the
And
3 bunkers,
I will see you
we're first
in the
gonna
next
see down the
video.
right side. This would almost be a nothing hole.
Bye-bye.
But because they're perfectly situated here,